Hello and welcome to Star Citizen. I've had this account for about a year. I have two different ships. I have the 100i and the Nomad. And today we're just going to take a little look here. We might... Oh, investigation. These are one of my favorite missions. To locate the remains of a recently lost vessel. Perfect. That's great. I love these missions. I'm not a real big fighter person. Can you lift off for me here, bud? Ugh. This thing needs to have, all the ships need to have a vertical launch system. That's all there is to it.
Landing gear raised.
Anyway, this is Star Citizen. I've had this account for, like I said, about a year, and I have two ships. I have the 100i, which we're in right now, and then I have the Nomad. The mission that we're on our way to do right now is a black box recovery. A ship, for whatever reason, has had an accident, has been blown up by pirates, or it crashed, and we're just going to go recover the black box and find out what happened to it. Oh, we have a baddie. See the red on our screen, the red triangle? That's not good. We really need to get out of this area. Let's see where that black box is. Usually you can click on the quantum drive and you can line up with where you need to go, but right now it's not quite working. Let's see if we can see where the black box on Daymar. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go to OM1, which is like an orbital satellite 1. That guy right there. Perfect. Calibrating and spooling up the quantum drive. We're gonna jump over there to it right quick, and then we're gonna go travel to Daymar. And when we get to Daymar, we'll probably land on the ground, but sometimes these can be in orbit. So we'll have to see what we get. Like I said, I'm not really a big first-person shooter. I'm not a big dogfight person. I really like doing the search and rescue missions, and there's a Cutlass Red that has like medical supplies on it. I feel like that's kind of geared more toward guilds or federations or corporations. Like, hey, we're going to attack this base. Set your spawn point on the Cutlass Red. That way, if you die, you spawn right back at the attack site.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Cool. We're about 400 kilometers away. Let's see if we can't get a little closer to that. Well, looks like we cannot. Ooh, how far away is that? That's 600? Well, that might get us closer. We might overshoot a little bit, but it might get us closer in the long run. Let's see.
Quantum drive deactivated.
We were at 400, now we're at 300. But I really kind of hope they implement a ship in the game that's 100% geared towards search and rescue. Where when you go to recover people, you'd have to have like a little medi-pen, and then when you click it, they stand up, and then they'll walk with you back to your ship, and then you lay them down, and you get tons of money for not only finding them, but for resurrecting them or to get them back on their feet. And then when they're on their ship, you can bring them back to a port, and instead of getting the $1,000 body retrieval fee, you get $10,000 for retrieving the person alive. I think that would be super cool. And you couldn't do it with just any ship, right? You couldn't just land, give the person a medi-pen, and get them on your ship. They would die in transit. It would be like a ambulance. But right now you're seeing one of the major reasons why, excuse me, you're seeing one of the major reasons why I upgraded from this to the Nomad. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but this thing can only go about 1,000 meters a second, and the Nomad I think is 1,200 meters a second or 1,100 meters a second. It's just too slow. Going on we left port, forget its name, but we just left that port where you do this mission where you kill 7 guys who are trying to take over that installation. And that mission, this ship is super duper okay, because you can roll up on it quick, you can close the distance quick, you land and you're on foot. But for these type of missions, the black box missions or the corpse retrieval missions, this kind of sucks because you're just sitting here waiting so long, to get where you're going. And that just impacts your overall earnings too. It's like you have to wait 20 minutes just to close a 300 kilometer range. It's annoying. And if you have anything that goes 1100, 1200, even though it's only 100 or 200 kilometers or meters faster per second, it really does add up. And I'll show you how I typically like to do these. I like to come in with the planet over my head instead of under. And you don't have to do it with all ships. The Nomad is actually really good at this because the Nomad, you can see down below where your feet are. But this just gives me a better view of where I'm coming in at. Like right now, I can tell that I'm going to come in on the dark side of the planet, which sucks because that means we're going to have to drop into Atmo and it's going to be super dark. We're not going to be able to see the mountains and your altitude. Sometimes it takes into account the mountains and sometimes it doesn't. Like there have been times that it's been like, oh, you're 80 meters above the deck. And I'm like, cool, 80 meters, that's more than enough room. And then I smash into a mountain and it's like, oh, now you're -2 meters above the deck. And it's like, okay, a forward looking radar would be outstanding. And what I usually do is I usually try to drop in about 50 kilometers away because we're going to slow down a lot in Atmo. The longer we can stay out here in the void, we just move a lot quicker. So I usually wait till about 50 kilometers. I'll drop into Atmo, slow down to about 300 kilometers, 300 meters a second instead of 1,000. It's just kind of how I have a dentist appointment. Ooh, I almost forgot. I'm going to have to quit here in a second. As soon as I get this black box retrieved, maybe even before then, because I got to get the little one up. Okay, see that right there? The atmosphere thing that just kicked on? Like, we're now getting into the atmosphere. So we're going to go ahead and just slow down a little bit. This is a little bit above where I like to do. I don't like being so far out. I like I said, 50 kilometers is where I like to drop in at. And we can just come here and bring it up to like 0, so we're not going to be losing any altitude. And you can't, I don't really know if they've implemented it where your ship can burn up coming into the atmosphere. But, yeah, we'll kind of come in now. And up this way. Look at the, yeah, my dentist. This is the first time I've gone to this dentist and they keep calling, wanting me to confirm the appointment, but I just hate talking to people on the phone. It's my least favorite thing to do. And I think it's going to be T or L. I can't remember which one turns on the lights. Can't remember. This says we're 15,000 kilometers up and we're about 35 kilometers out. So it's a 2-to-1 glide ratio. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking too terribly much. I get a little nervous having to come in here dark side of the planet. I feel like I should be in Atmo, thicker Atmo by now. 6,000 above the surface? Come on. That's a little strange to me. Little strange to me. I feel like I'm way up. Maybe I'm only 4,000 from Atmo. Maybe that's what it was trying to tell me. I'd hate to nosedive into this friggin' planet going 800 meters a second. I tell you that right now. Yeah, here we go. Slow it down some. Okay. All right. Man, I gotta figure out what the lights are. I think it's T. Ah, I am super nervous, folks. It says we're 2,000 meters above the ground, and that thing's 4,000 meters away. Like I feel like we should be in Atmo thick right now, but we're just not. Don't quite know what's going on here. Where's the ground? We're about to find it. I guarantee we're gonna smash right into the friggin' side of a mountain. I guarantee it. God, I'm so nervous. Okay, okay. All right, we just gotta go down. Okay. Ooh, I see lights. L. Yeah, man. I had never doubted for a moment. Look at the flares they put out there, man. That helps so much. Okay, so here it is. It's a crash site. It's not going to be in space. It's going to be on the ground. Lord have mercy. Let's find a place to set this thing down at. The black box is right there, but I feel like this is going to be a much better place here just to land. Oh, get the landing gears out. How about it?
Landing gear deployed.
Right. And like I said, they need to have vertical liftoff and takeoff and landing, because coming in like this and then having to there's the gravity doesn't pull you down like in a jet, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if this were a traditional aero vehicle, then the gravity would pull you down, but the gravity doesn't pull you down in this game. I don't know what to do. Land, please. Please and thank you. No, not C. Oh, that's right. C does the like the, you know, I think we're close enough here. How do you, let's see if we can turn off the engines right quick. Open exterior, lock exterior, power off.
Weapons deactivated.
All right. Perfect. Stand up here and we'll turn our light on. Oh, we have our gun out. Oh, I think it is T. Oh, on the ground it's T, and then the ship it's L. Huh. All right, let's open this door. Let's go get that black box. I don't think we're going to need the machine gun here, but we're going to take it just in case. 20 degrees Celsius. I think that's fine. Used to be you had to go look for the black box. They didn't tell you where it was at, but now I guess they decided to be like, oh, there's a homing device on it. Oh, how cool would it be if you had to have a, like a device, like a key card to get into that, like a torch or something. Oh, there's just a door right over there. Huh. Oh, now I don't know how to stand up. Maybe I am standing up. Oh no. There's Fred. Sorry, Fred. Oh, heartbreaking. Yeah, so apparently it's in that part of the wreckage, but I don't know. Maybe you do have to have the cutter. Oh man, I've not played in a while. Maybe you do have to have I have the utility. Deal. The utility, the thing that lets me mine. Maybe you do have to have the cutter part, because I know there was like a welder or something. Up there's a door. Here's a door here, but maybe you have to have and look at that. There's like a yellow thing right there. I bet that's where you have to cut it. Force the door open. I'm going to do this to my gun here. It says stow it. Yeah. Thank you. Oh man, we came all this way and we can't get the black box. Like we can't jump up there either, I don't think. In the caves you can jump and hit the space bar and he'll grab onto stuff, but I don't think we can do that here. There's a piece of metal in the way. Okay, give me 1 second. Well, I don't think we can get the black box. It's just right there. It's on the other side of that door. I can't jump up there. I can't even see really. Like the light on my suit's not very good. I'm gonna walk around one more time, but I'm thinking. Here's what I'll show you. I got this equipment utility thing, and it's this multi-tool, right? Now this multi-tool, I bought the mining adapter to it, but I remember seeing the this thing right here, right? Like I remember seeing there's like a cutter, like a welding part, and perhaps maybe you cut, right, like with that welder, like you'll cut that to open the door to get in there to get the black box. Let me take off the mining apparatus, or the mining adapter. If I'm remembering, I think you have to have some adapter to make it work, though. Unequip it. Oh gosh, dang it! Oh, did it do it? I didn't hit save. Nope, mining thing is still attached. This game is a little clunky. Like I know what they're trying to do here, but it is a little clunky, and it does get a little. Hold on here. Empty. Save that. Okay, now I'm gonna come down here. Multi-tool. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Now it just says condition, and I can't click anything. Okay, right. You got to have the adapter. You have to have the thing to cut open that door. And I bet when you have the thing to cut open that door, you'll be able to get in there and pick that up. The only thing I can think of too, maybe, is if we go back all the way here to where this is, maybe we'll be able to climb on this stuff and get up there to that area. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's go to this. Let's jump up here. Maybe we come up over this way. But here's the thing, like even if I jump down in there, I mean, how am I going to get out? Like there's no, like even if I pick this bad boy up, like how am I supposed to get out? Like go to this door here. Does it open from this side? Have I now trapped myself? Have I now trapped myself in here? Is this the fate of all rescuers here? To be trapped inside? Let's see. Give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna try to go up the same way we came up before, but I think when you jump down, there's no way to get back up. Let's see. It would be really cruel of them to have it where you can get in here like this and then just not be able to get out. Ooh. Oh, do we still have the box? We still do. Oh. Hey, folks. Look at that big brain moment. We finally figured it out. I thought you'd have to have some type of cutter to get in and out of that door, but apparently it's just a little platforming jump quest. Can I run with this thing? I sure can. I feel like I'm getting pretty cold here, so I'm going to have to get back inside my ship. It started out at 20 degrees Celsius. Now it's 3 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that's I don't know what's happening there, but I'm going to get in here and hit the... Gonna close the door as fast as I can. Here, let me close the door. Oh, it won't let me. Let me open that door. Not that one. Oh, good. Go on the bottom. Open that door. You close. And you. You. I want you to place right there. Perfect. Then you. This door. Come on. Close. It's cold out there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that open gonna get into this thing. And I'm gonna get our flight ready. Okay.
Origin jump boards. Service. Core systems operational.
There we go. Turn the light off. Turn the gears up. And we need to get...
Gear raised.
And we're gonna get back to Port Olisar. I believe that's where we have to drop this bad boy out at. At 6,000, 7,000. That planet has, I guess, a really thin atmosphere because we were super close to the surface, and I didn't really see. Now, I guess it doesn't matter now. Hey, if you're gonna make one of these YouTube videos with Star Citizen, I highly recommend finding a mission on the daytime side of the planet, because that might, your viewers might be like, oh, that's really nice, instead of like, what's happening? And then you don't have to tell people how scared you are. Where's the... Oh, it's behind me. I see. All right. This shouldn't take but a couple of seconds to get back over there to PO.
Quantum drive.
Here we go. The really nice thing about this game is that they make it where the travel, you have to wait. That's all there is to it. Like, if you jump millions of kilometers,
Quantum drive.
you can't go there instantly. There's another game called Elite Dangerous that has the same thing. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's play by the rules here. We just had to request.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
I know I did that quick, but that's because I have a I was still throttled up and I was moving quite quickly. So, but the idea is that you have to ask for permission to land. You can't just show up. There's a Carrack. Those are supposed to be pretty expensive, and everybody who has one is pretty happy with it. Our Nomad, not quite as big as that. There's a Avenger over there to the right. That's a pretty cool looking ship. A lot of newbies start off with that one. And I'm going to hold down N.
Automated.
Yeah, that's an automatic landing thing they have in the game. So if you're nervous about that, don't be.
Landing complete.
We hit Y. Y.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Perfect. There's our black box that we picked up. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to turn off my headlamp. Open up my door there. Open the door. I'm going to come over here and pick up my box. Well, apparently I'm going to close the door. Let's try this again here. Open the door, please, and thank you. And then my flight data recorder. How do you squat? There we go. How do I get it out of that hole? I guess you can't hold things if you're squatting too much. Why would they put the... Why would they put the closed door thing where you can't get the object you place in there out? Scary. Oh, I thought we wouldn't be able to get it out. This game, the environment is only half the struggle. The other half of the struggle is figuring out how to interact with the environment. Pretty ship though, man. That thing is nice. All right, let's go get paid for this. Here we are, Port Olisar. We have a drop-off location where? Drop-off black box, 500. Oh, we're on the wrong strut. Man, I don't even know how to get over there to that strut, to tell you the truth. And we can't just go land wherever we want to land. Yeah, so when you pull in here, like they tell you, like, hey, you got to go and land at this area or land in that area. Well, we're going to do something stupid here. Because I don't know how to get from this strut over there to that strut. Like, I don't know. I don't think there is a way. But that was the landing pad we got here. So, like I said, we're going to do something stupid. We're just going to Jump off this platform and zoom over here to this place. And the reason why I say this is stupid is because there's a chance that when we try to land on the platform there, that the game is like, oh, you just fell from 400 million miles up. You're going to die now. Most of the time, that's what happens. But like I said, I don't know how to move between the deals. I could have got back inside the ship, but that would have meant opening the door. Let me see. Is there even a way? Yeah, I see there's a deal there. Opening the door, putting this back down, turning it back on. See? Told you. All right. Well, at least the black box got there. All we gotta do now is just fall onto this correctly. See? No, don't kill me. No. No. I belong here. Don't do this to me. Okay. Okay. Let's try to drop in like that. Don't. Just stand up. It's okay. All right. Perfect. Wow. Ugh. Okay. Let's go get paid. Ba-da-da-da. You see, I'm a pro gamer here. I know how to fix problems. %, health. That should be fine. So this is Star Citizen. If you ever wanted to be really anxious about not only doing the missions, but trying to get paid and then walking around, this is the game for you. And also, there's food and water mechanism in the game now, and you have to learn how to drink and eat, which is absolutely horrifying because it takes forever to drink and eat. They didn't make it a hot button. We are dropping off. And you... oh, nope, don't throw it on the ground. Don't do that. We want to place it. Where's the... We want to place it. Okay, now close. All right. And MONEY. Please and thank you. There we go, folks. How much we get paid? $2,500. Man, that's not a lot.